I am on.
Okay,
darn.
we're going straight into your wheelhouse. All right, complete the lyric. This is from the 70s. They paved paradise and put up a parking lot with a blank, a boutique, and a swinging hotspot.
And how many points?
Big hotel.
Yes, Pink Hotel.
Yes.
Brian, was that you?
Yep.
All right, Brian. I'm pretty sure you're under the age of 30, so that's got to be worth at least 2 million points. But
Well, the
Jude
song
doesn't
given the
know.
delay in the answer, I hate to have to ask this question because it's to your character and integrity, but you didn't look it up on the internet, did you?
No, I can't look it up that fast.
Okay.
It was a
just
huge
checking,
hit about
Brian.
15 years ago, Jude.
Yeah.
What's it
Oh, the
say?
Counting
It was
Crows.
a huge hit about 15 years ago.
Okay. Well done, Brian. John, you're in second place all of a sudden. You better start at it. Okay, we're going to the end of the 70s, early 80s song. Okay, again, complete the lyric by The Clash. London calling to the underworld, come out of the cupboard.
You boys and girls.
Well done, Dean.
Wow.
Dean, I'm going with 250,000 points for that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not getting anything else, though.
It was worth a shot.
Okay, we're moving on to, not sure what decade I'm in. 2000s. You need to name the song and the artist. You can get points for just half of that, though. We'll give you 200,000 points for each part. Here we go. Jana, you're going to love me butchering all this.
I'm ready.
Obie Trice, real name, no gimmicks. 2 trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Eminem.
2 Buffalo Girls or 3 Buffalo Girls?
Okay, who said
Something like
Eminem?
that.
Chris Castro.
Chris Castro, and the name of the song?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Guess who's back?
Good try.
Without me,
Yes, without me. Who said that?
Brian.
Brian, I thought it was you. 200,000 for Brian, 200,000 for Chris, Bob, and
I
for those
nominate
counting.
I nominate Jude for 200,000 points for sounding just like Eminem.
Do we have a second? No second, Phil. Thank you, though. Did I dock you points in the beginning, Phil?
You did, yes.
How many did I dock you?
A lot. I don't know.
I thought it was
You have to ask
250.
Bob. 250,000.
All right, Bob, I'm giving him 300 for trying to suck up to the MC. Okay, here we go. Same thing. 200,000 points for each. Not my intention. I got so brave. Drink in hand. Lost my direction. It's not what I'm used to. Okay.
Wait, say it again for Sally. I think she might know this one.
Not my intention. I got so brave. Drink in hand. Lost my direction. It's not what I'm used to. She's on American Idol.
Kelly
Kelly
Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson?
Is Kelly Clarkson on American
Katy
Idol?
Perry.
Katy
Perry.
Katy Perry, Jana. And the song?
No idea.
Last Friday
I
night.
kissed a girl.
Dream.
Oh, I kissed a girl.
Ah,
Okay.
that song.
Okay, so you think I did well with Eminem. Watch out for this one, Phil. And no clouds in my stones, let it rain. I hydroplane in the bank, coming down at the Dow Jones. When the clouds come, we gone, we Rockefeller.
That's pretty good.
Jay-Z.
Oh. Who said Jay-Z?
Noah.
Noah? Noah, are you under 30 years old?
I am.
Okay, you're losing points. You should have known this. You lost 250,000 points. Anybody over 30 can get 1,000,000 points if you give me a quick answer here. Umbrella by Rihanna.
Oh.
Okay, couple more music. Two more music questions. We're going to country music. This is worth 500,000. In what country was Keith Urban born?
Australia.
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 Okay.
New Zealand.
Everybody who said Australia, no. Did anyone say New Zealand before Jana?
Oh,
Did somebody say it before Jana?
no, I don't think
No.
so.
I think
Jana,
Jana.
500,000 points
Jana.
for you. Well done. Okay, one last country question. This is worth another 500,000. Which American river is referenced in the song Take Me Home Country Roads?
Shenandoah.
Shenandoah.
Yes, who says Shenandoah? Mary?
Mary.
Well, all that kayak activity is paying off for you, Mary.
That's it. That's it.
500,000 points. And Mary, this is a question just to you. If you can name the artist, you get another 500,000.
John Denver.
Yes.
Oh.
Bob, are you keeping up tonight?
I got my fingers all greased up and ready to go.
Well
Hey,
done.
Bob, Jude restored my points for being the first here. He just didn't say so yet.
Okay.
Okay, we're doing a quick hockey question. Jana,
I'm
do you have
ready.
your, do you have your alternative source for this?
I do.
Scott's, okay. If you can get this question right, this is worth 1 billion points. If you can get within 100 of the correct answer, it's worth $1 million. Scott Stevens was the most penalized defender in Caps regular season history. How many minutes did he serve?
200.
No.
827.
1600.
16. Who said that? 1600. Noah? No.
Noah.
Noah. Well done. 1628. How many
Wow.
points did I say? $1 million?
Billion.
So,
Billion.
so
Billion.
close to $1 billion there. No, you could have been the all-time leader forever.
Where'd
Well,
you get one?
maybe not forever.
Did
A
you get 1
billion
billion?
points isn't what it used to be, Jana.
Did you get 1 billion?
It is not.
Not in this game.
Bob, I think it was $1 million.
$1 million. Okay.
Okay. For another $1 million, and I'll give you anyone under 30 years old, I'll give you a bonus $1 million on top of it. What is the name of the landmark Supreme Court case in 1954 that ruled that racial segregation in public schools was unconstitutional?
Plessy v.
Brown
Brown
versus
versus
education.
education.
John got it right, kinda.
Board of
John,
Education.
I'm
versus
going to give
Board of
you, how many points did I
Education.
say this was worth?
1
A
million.
million for my age.
So I'm going to give you 500,000. It's technically it's Brown versus Board of Education
Brown.
of what city?
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't know.
Anybody for
Topeka. Birmingham?
3 million points?
Birmingham?
Going
Birmingham?
once?
Bir-
Say it again?
Pittsburgh.
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
No. Topeka.
Pittsburgh.
Topeka.
Noah said
Kansas.
that.
I said that.
Okay.
Noah said that.
Yeah, I feel
Noah
like
said
somebody did say
Topeka?
that.
Yeah.
You did, I heard
I
him.
said Topeka.
Oh
Nice.
my goodness, Noah, you were killing it tonight. How many points did I say that was worth?
3
3 million.
3 million.
Was that
Noah,
Topeka,
well
Kansas?
done.
Which Topeka was that?
Dean, you're not
Was it
looking
more
good
than one?
tonight.
No, not really.
We have Noah's in his wheelhouse with these history questions.
Yeah, really.
He's got it.
I'm passing the
All right.
torch.
It's the
2000s music.
Uh,
Who released a song called Teenage Dirtbag?
Oh, God.
Wheatus,
I was-
Sum 41, or the Spin Doctors?
Wheatus.
Yes, I think I heard a few female voices together. Well, who said it?
Christine.
And anybody else?
I did, but Christine got it first.
Okay, Christine. Oh, Krista said that. Krista, you get 750,000 points for being honest. Christine, you get 500,000 for getting it right. Okay. What are boys from Snow Patrol chasing in the band's 2006
Cars.
hit?
Jana got
Stars,
that right.
cars, clouds.
No.
Cars.
Jana said it.
I
I
think
said
Janet
it.
did cards first.
Oh, did you say it before I gave the multiple choice?
Yes.
She
Jenny,
did.
you gotta speak up a little bit more for me. The MC's having hearing problems tonight.
Last year you yelled at me for yelling at you, so I'm trying not to.
How many
John, that-
points did Janet get?
I didn't say, and I'm still contemplating, Bob, because that was awfully close to talking back. But I'm gonna excuse it one time tonight, Jana. You can see I'm in a very good mood. But I think that's worth 750,000 points, Bob.
Oh, thank you so much, Jude.
You're welcome.
Jenna, you need to find your Goldilocks voice.
Right, exactly.
One Redskins question, or Washington football team. When the franchise gave up the Redskins name in 2020, what did it decide to use as its primary
The
logo?
W.
What W?
Yes. Was it Greg?
Chris
No one knows.
Castro.
Chris Castro, you're all over it again. I'm
I'll tell you. How many points did you
going to give
get?
you half million, Bob. If you were listening, you would have heard me just say it, 500,000 points.
Your audio feed just interrupted for a second there, Jude, in fairness to Bob.
Did it?
Yeah,
you
It
plugged
did.
out.
Okay.
So I get more points for not for actually paying attention and that you didn't.
No,
that you're
no, and to the contrary. How many people are on with us tonight?
33.
33.
Did everyone cut out for a minute?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so everyone loses 100,000 points for having a poor feed. You guys all apparently all have poor internet connections. Get a better connection.
Well, I'm actually at the MCB offices.
I am too. I'm right next to Greg and Kathy. Mhm.
All right. Washington, D.C. trivia. Residents. Anybody remember this from last week?
Yes.
Oh, it was bad.
He was the only president to be elected to 2 non-consecutive terms.
Grover Cleveland.
Well done, Greg. Greg, that's worth 1,000,000 points.
Thank you.
Can I guess
You're
the
welcome.
answer before you read the question for the next one?
No, you could try, but if you do, you're tempting fate. After being shot, he saw the shooter being beaten to the ground and then cried, "Don't let them hurt him."
McKinley?
McKinley, who said McKinley?
Donna.
Donna, that's worth another 1,000,000 points. Well done.
Was that what? Is that Donna?
Yes.
Yeah.
1,000,000 points. Okay.
He was the only president to be married in the White House and the first to have a child born there.
Grover Cleveland?
Well done. Is that Sally?
Yep.
Yes.
1,000,000 points for Sally.
You're really focusing on Grover Cleveland tonight, Jude.
Yeah, right.
Well, you weren't here last week, Greg. You would have seen a theme had you been here. And for reminding me that you weren't here last week, you just lost 100,000 points.
Thank you, Jude. That was very generous of you. It should have been more, please.
This president always wore a red carnation in his lapel for good luck.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover Cleveland. Roosevelt. Teddy
McKinley.
Roosevelt.
McKinley, you guys haven't seen the pattern yet? Who said McKinley?
I did.
Who's
I said
I?
it.
Krista.
Krista, that's worth 2,000,000 points. Obviously the smartest one on the call tonight.
Woo-hoo.
Apparently that good luck charm didn't do him didn't help him too much though.
No. The Baby Ruth candy bar was named after his baby daughter Ruth.
Roosevelt.
Cleveland.
Frank.
McKinley. McKinley.
Minus 500,000 points for John. And who was the first one to say the correct answer of Grover Cleveland?
I think I was.
Noah.
Was it Lisa?
Yeah, sure. Lisa's got it. Got too many
Alright.
points already tonight.
Oh my God.
Oof.
Okay,
Little
no, I was
brat
just
there.
about to give you some points for being so gracious. But I'm sorry, that just cost you 500,000 points. And Lisa, I was going to give you 500,000, but you got an extra 500,000 that I was otherwise going to give to Noah for being nice that he lost.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. He was his commanding officer in Civil
McKinley.
War.
McKinley.
Okay, was that Noah first?
I thought
Greg.
that was
Me.
Greg first.
Greg? Well done,
Yeah.
Greg. A million
I've-
points for Greg.
I've picked up on your complicated patterns.
Wait till next week. It'll even get trickier, Greg. Okay. How much time do I have? I've got plenty of time.
You have 8 minutes.
I started late, Jan. I get a few extra minutes as a reprieve. Okay, here we go. Washington, D.C. This is worth 750,000 points. What D.C. street is synonymous with the lobbying industry?
K
K
Street.
K Street.
Okay, I think Dean. Anybody beat Dean there? I heard Dean first.
I thought I beat Dean.
I
I
did.
don't think you did.
Who was thinking that he beat Dean?
Chris Castro.
Mary.
Chris Castro. Oh, and
And
Mary.
Mary, and
All
Mary.
three of you guys a little
Yeah.
cocksure tonight.
Oh,
I'm giving
yeah.
nobody any points. You all cancel out. Sorry.
Oh,
What about Dean? Does he
You should
get
just
any
Thank
feel
you,
good for
Jude.
not getting negative points.
No points, Bob.
No points.
I'm going to take the 0 as a win.
For making the MC laugh, Dean just got 250,000 points.
he doesn't need any points.
Okay, what famous animal lived at the Oh, by the way, this is worth 1.5 million points. What
The
famous
panda.
animal lived? Excuse me?
The panda.
Panda.
No.
Okay.
What
Tortoise.
famous animal lived at the National Zoo from 1950 to 1976 and had his own zip code to handle fan mail?
Gorilla.
Smokey the Bear.
Is that Panda?
Well done. Who said Smokey the Bear? Phil?
I
Bill.
Phil.
did.
Excellent.
Nice.
Phil, the
1.5.
environmentalist.
Only you. Only Jude.
How
Only
many
you
points
could
did I just
remember
give you?
forest fires.
good.
You said 1.5 million, Jude.
Okay, thank you, John. John, you get 250,000 points back for remembering how many points I said. All right, movie trivia. We are in the decade of the 60s. Anybody who's over the age of 40 gets 500,000 points. If you're under 40, you get 1.5 million for each of these ones coming up. 1968, a movie musical starring Dick Van Dyke came out about a flying
Chitty chitty
car.
bang bang.
Yes, who
Chitty
said
chitty
that?
bang bang.
Krista?
Donna. Donna.
Donna?
Yeah.
Donna. How many points did
Donna.
I say?
Well,
500,000 or 1,000,005?
Right.
Donna,
No,
how
it
many
was,
points are you claiming?
Winter age.
What? Are you asking my age?
No, I'm just, you can claim however many points you want.
I'm definitely over 40. So
Okay, we're going to give you 750,000, Donna, because you're a good sport.
well, thank you.
1969, same thing, 500,000, 1,000,005. The only movie John Wayne won an Oscar for, and he
True
wore an
Grit.
eye patch.
True Grit.
Yes, was that Kathy?
Yes.
Kathy, I'm pretty sure you get 500,000.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, we are into the 70s.
Hmm.
Greg, you should do well here. I'm going to go with the same point system. This film is a true story about an honest police detective who reports on the graft and the
Serpico.
corruption.
Serpico. Oh,
That's it.
Yes, who said it first?
Kathy.
Kathy did.
Kathy.
Kathy.
Kathy
You're
got
on a
it.
roll. Another 500,000 for Kathy.
Okay.
Kathy, if you get the third one here, you get 5 million points if you can get 3 in a row.
Woo-hoo.
In this comedy, a 9-year-old girl teams up with a con man in the
Paper
American
Moon.
Moon.
Who said it first?
Kathy.
Lisa.
wasn't Kathy.
Ooh,
Oh.
this one's good.
John,
I
you're
didn't-
my tiebreaker.
I only heard Kathy. Lisa might have said it, but I only heard Kathy.
I heard somebody before Kathy.
I did
Okay,
too.
then.
I heard what Matt
I'll
heard.
concede to Matt.
Sorry,
I'll
Kathy.
concede to Matt.
Okay, so
Sorry,
Lisa
Kathy.
got Lisa got 500,000?
Sure,
Yes.
Yes.
we'll go with that.
Okay, you're gonna have to be quick on this one, and it's only worth $500,000 for everybody. It's a movie where a group of friends take a canoe trip that ends in tragedy.
Goonies.
Deliverance.
Oh,
Who
This is
said
a question. This was a question last week.
it was
It
the same
was?
question last week.
Yes.
I won
we
that
had this
last week.
question last
Oh
week.
yeah, you're right. I did.
I know the theme
Did I do
music.
Paper Moon last week too?
No,
You did.
No.
I've been,
No, this was the
All
only
right, so that's
duplicate.
worth no points.
No points for that one? Okay.
And minus 250 for the MC, Bob, for being a dope and asking the same question 2 weeks in a
Okay.
row. All right, 1992. It's a drama directed by Rob Reiner with Aaron Sorkin writing both the play and
A
the
Few Good Men.
screenplay. Did somebody already answer?
Dean said
Yeah,
few good men.
It was a few
Yes,
good men.
Dean. Did I say how many points this was?
500,000?
No,
No,
it
you
was
didn't.
500. I thought it was 500. Yeah.
I think you.
Yeah, I think I'm giving you bonus points, Dean. Another 250 for even getting it before the full question was out. That was impressive.
That's 750.
750. Good math, Bob. You get 250,000 points.
Hey, thank you.
Okay. I Am a 1995 movie directed by Martin Scorsese from a book by Nicholas Pileggi.
Goodfellas.
Casino.
Two best friend mobsters in Las Vegas fall out and murder takes place.
Oh,
Yeah.
Casino.
Casino. Good job, Dean. That's 500,000 points. Last one from the 90s. 1992 Western produced and directed by Clint Eastwood. Story of an
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Ah,
That was Dean.
That was Dean.
that was
Another
Dean.
500,000 for
That-
Dean. Okay, we're moving on to the 2000s. And this is our last of our questions for the night. Okay. This movie, I'll give a bunch of clues. A half-drunk bottle of Cheval Blanc, all reasonable offers considered, will trade for any decent vintage of Pinot. Absolutely no Merlot.
Sideways.
That's
Sideways.
it.
Yes, was that
Brian.
Right.
Brian? Brian, I'm going to give you 1,000,000 points for that.
Thank you, Jude.
You're welcome, Brian. Okay, last question of the night. For sale, mystery present was Christmas gift for philandering husband. Does it contain a beautiful heart-shaped gold necklace or a Joni Mitchell CD? Guessing
I
is
Love
half the
Actually.
fun.
Love Actually.
Yes.
Jana.
Was that
That
Jana?
was me.
Jana.
Jana, that's 1.2 million. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so while Bob is tabulating, do I still have Greg with us? Do I have any other UVA grads with me tonight?
Should I stop the recording now?
No, this is the best part.
They got to announce the winners.
Oh, true.
Well, I don't,
true.
yeah. So
Sorry, I got to sign off, Jude.
as all of you know, it's widely known that you can identify a school's the best colleges, best universities, not by SAT scores or doctorates. It's your band. It's your marching band. So in that regard, you tell me which school is superior after looking at this.
Afternoon to everyone at Skate Stadium. 2023 Cavalier marching band. Today, the band is going to the spirit of unity, come together to express to our community that we are UVA strong.
I count all of about 7 members of that band.
Stadium's history. Today is our 500 game. Today's
By the way, that was the band playing before, on what date that was at? September 9th, 2023. Does anybody know what that day was? Who were they playing that day?
JMU.
Well done, John. And that's 1,000,000 points for John, by the way. John, can you tell me who won that game?
I thought it was JMU.
That's another 1,000,000 points for you, John.
That's like 2 extra million. Hey,
Performing for the first time in 2023, 510 members strong, Virginia's finest, the James Madison University.
Virginia's finest.
So I don't know if you were able to hear that, but he said there were 510 members strong in that marching Royal Dukes band. I think we have a clear winner. You don't even have to tell me who.
Very impressive, Jude. Very impressive.
Bob, can you tell us our count?
absolutely. Krista came in first at 3,750,000. Well, actually, she's tied for first with Noah, also at 3,750,000. John is at 3,650,000. Brian at 3
So
million.
close, John.
Yeah, it's close. Brian at 3,000,002. Jen at 2,650,000. Dean at 2,250,000. Greg at 1,009,000. Donna at 1,750,000. Phil at 1,550,000. Mary at 1,200,000. Kathy at 1,000,000. Sally at 1,000,000. Chris Castro, 700,000. Christina Brown, 500,000. Lisa, 500,000. Bob. Hope you got that on, hope you got that on tape. 250,000. And then Jude at a negative 250,000.
Okay, so I'm going to wrap up with this. So you guys are waiting, I know, to see what happens with Madison Man. Greg, you weren't here last week, but we're going through the Madison Man. It was a cliffhanger from last week. So I'll share my screen. This is from The Breeze in September of 1979, JMU newspaper, which, by the way, this is Ron Art, who is an artist who was on campus back then. My roommate, Ed, he bought a piece, and he still has the piece of work from that guy, as its little side note. But here's our comic strip. Oh, there it is. So what has gone on with Madison Man this week? Last week, you might remember that President Carrier was kidnapped. This is the wrong week. This is the right week. We can refresh, though. He was kidnapped last week, and now this week. Last week, we saw our beloved President Ron Scarier. They changed the name a little bit. Kidnapped by unknown assailants. It says here, if you want to see the President Scarier alive again, follow these instructions to the letter. What's the ransom, Madison Man, says Jimmy U. 2 kegs of Miller, a case of Heineken, and 6 bags of potato chips. To be continued. Stay tuned to next week.